Talafalava, welcome. My name is Matauaina To'omalatai, reigning Miss Pacific Islands. It is my pleasure to welcome your return on behalf of our Governor Lolo Molinga, Lieutenant Governor Leimanu Maunga, and the Aseda delegation. There is a saying when a family member returns home to the islands of American Samoa, Samoa la'watun upele, Samoa, my beautiful island. I am pleased to share with you the accomplishments we have achieved with your investments in our initiatives. These improvements to strengthen our infrastructure and roads, provide financial stabilization, boost our economy, expand and improve the inter-island transshipping capabilities, improving healthcare services, increase the protection of our borders, capital investment into our shipyard facilities, and more importantly, create avenues to stimulate economic opportunities. Afiamai, join me as we share our improvements and investments made in our beautiful home, American Samoa.
It's been about 2 years now, and both the projects have been running real good. We did the installations for the projects in Mo'ua, both for Ta'u and Ofu. What's good about these projects is, for our remote location here in the South Pacific, it separates us from using diesel. And that's like the main problem, is because fossil fuels is getting more and more expensive.
We want to move away from relying on diesel. The cost of diesel is too much due to our remote location on island.
With putting these projects in place, we're actually saving money. And for Manua, it's also a remote location for Tutuila, which is our main island. That saves us from sending diesel all the time. Labor costs, just putting it on the boat, we're moving away from it.
It's helping them out. I know electricity is expensive here, and we just want to, provide them better opportunities.
Just want to thank Aseda for giving us the funds to make these projects come to life. It's steps that American Samoa is taking to go green, and it's great for the island.
Talofa, my name is Robert Ho-Chi. I'm the Commissioner of the Office of Financial Institution. Our office was created along with the Territorial Bank of American Samoa with the last bonding that we did for the territory. We bonded that for financial institutions here because we want to stabilize our financial situation in American Samoa. Our office being a regulating body for not only for the new Territorial Bank of American Samoa, but also for all the other industries, financial industries operating in American Samoa. It is our main goal to make sure that our financial situation here, our financial institution is stabilized. It sets a standard of what we want for the future for our people, and also provide the goods and services within the confines of the law. Also, we just want to make sure that we also encourage new businesses that come in here for financial situation. At the same time, do something that's very special for the community here, the territory here, and also as a regulating body to make sure that everybody is protected.
It's a pleasure to be here in American Samoa running the most unique bank in the world. This is the only bank that does not have FDIC insurance, is government owned, and yet runs as a full commercial and consumer bank. We have been in business for 2 years, and we continue to provide services and products for the people of American Samoa, as well as the government of American Samoa. Some of the challenges that we've faced is that American Samoa is a cash-based society. We, as the Territorial Bank, have provided cash services because of our relationship and account at the Federal Reserve of San Francisco. We're able now to provide services that before were very difficult to provide when it comes to cash. The Territorial Bank looks forward to the upcoming 12 months in the fact that internet banking that we have at our bank as a product has increased significantly. We look forward to additional products that we can offer simply because we have an account and access to the federal payment systems in the United States. This offers the Territorial Bank a unique position here in Samoa and in the Southeast Asia region of the world. We look forward to exploring a lot of opportunities in the next 12 months for international services such as international MasterCards, international trade, and international letters of credit. So this is something that is unique. It doesn't happen everywhere else, but it does happen here.
You've seen a picture of the MV Sealy, which is the vessel that has been used here in this territory for the past 14 years as a means of transportation for the people that travel to the islands of Manua, transporting people and cargo. In 2016, the American Samoa government was very fortunate to receive an additional $5 million that was required and needed to complete the project of the Manua Tele, which is the vessel that we are on today. This vessel, with all of its seating arrangements and the cargo capacity, far exceeds the MV Sealy. The intent of this vessel was that we would use it in the next year or so for transportation to other international countries. We're in the Pangapango Harbor. We consider it the lifeline of this territory. This port is very vital to the economy here in our island, and we're very fortunate to have been able to work with Aseda to get the funding that was required. In the future, we hope to be able to get additional funding so that we can strengthen the transportation activities in this territory and have it as a means of stimulating the economy and generating additional revenue for our government.
The shipyard has broken its whole work in 5 areas: infrastructure, facilities, equipments and tools and machineries, and personnel. And we want to thank the governor for the opportunity to actually give us some money to renew and renovate buildings that some of them are World War II, that were both unsafe and unproductive.
The other issue that we had with the previous setup was a lot of these buildings were deteriorated, they were old, they lacked maintenance, and they were deemed unsafe. Before we improve the quality of our workforce, we have to make sure that the environment that we provide them is safe and contained and fully equipped.
In that essence, we had to make sure funds were available to ensure that the building itself, in which most of the work will be conducted from, are productive. We have monies from Aseda to do that, and we're very grateful and fortunate that opportunity was granted to the shipyard. The building is almost completed, and you will see that it's a consolidated building where all of the activities and productions of the shipyard will derive from that whole set of structure.
Everything that we do is confined within the walls, especially when it comes to welding and painting. These are also things that we need to regulate on Environmental Protection Agency regulations. So everything that we do in here is going to contain it in a controlled environment.
While we have contractors and staff working on the building, we also maintain the operation of the shipyard. But we managed to control the process, and we managed to produce what was required. So by the end of this year, we should be able to actually dedicate the building.
Talofa, my name is Fa'alavai Ta'ase. I'm the Deputy Director of Engineering and Operations here at the Department of Public Works. I'll be talking about one of the projects that was funded by the Aseda bond. The project was to rehabilitate the road conditions because it was really bad. The road width was about 20 feet or more at some areas, and we improved the shoulder, including drainages at some of the areas. The whole project was to mill the bad areas. Sometimes we excavate and remove the existing asphalt, somehow compact the subgrade, and then we place the final 2-inch of finished asphalt that improved the whole road throughout those areas.
I was in charge of overseeing our financial management system upgrade from the system IFAS 7.7 to One Solution 16.2. This was a three-part project that was funded under Aseda for the amount of $2 million. As part of the three-phase project, our first phase was to upgrade all of our equipment and everything else relating or connecting to the system that was antiquated that needed to be upgraded. The second phase was our implementation, which we successfully completed in February of 2017. And right now we're in the process of wrapping up phase 3, which is extending and furthering the development of our financial management software. This is expected to be completed in December of 2018.
As a central purchasing arm of the American Samoa government, we needed a system that would help us process our purchases and payments in a more timely and efficient manner. We'd like to thank the Aseda for providing the funding for this very important upgrade.
There are about 7 of us CT tech that are currently working here. We didn't have a CT scanner before, and most of the patients here in American Samoa have to seek treatment off island. We have this new CT scan for more than about 5 years now. Benefit of having a CT scan here is that doctor can diagnose the patient at that moment. We don't have to wait for them to go off island. So if it's an emergency, we can find it out instantly here. So thank you, Aseda, for providing the fund to buy this new scan to help the people of American Samoa.
You are here with the LPJ Rotoclave building right now. I want to thank Aseda for their fund that we have right now for this Rotoclave machine. Without this machine, this biohazard will end to the landfill today. But thanks for you that we have this opportunity to get this machine here, so make it easy for us and the hospital for all this biohazard stuff.
The Aseda purchase of our X-ray scanning equipment, the hiring and training of our scanning operators to improve our border security efforts and our inspection capability has proven to be a wise investment.
Before we didn't have the scanning equipment in place, it was really hard for us to conduct our work, our inspection. We actually need to do manually.
With this, we're able to clear out all the food items faster. Food items won't go bad. We're able to help out other people. That way they're not out in the sun working as hard.
Additional results from the use of the new scanning equipment has been an increase in the amount of illegal drugs captured at all points of entry and on all forms of concealment.
We're able to find more things in it, undeclared items, illegal contraband, and with it here, it just makes the job easier for everyone here.
The use of the scanning equipment to detect and uncover undeclared merchandise, hidden merchandise that has lasting effects to the collections of the American Samoa government has proved to be useful.
Our territory is safer now only because of the help of this equipment.
The long-term goal of our leaders is to ensure continuity of its economy by expanding our economic pillars while protecting our Fa'asamoa, which are our cultural core values. A viable, sustainable falifono for the future of our territory will provide the seat of legislative government for our founding fathers, or Tama Oleatunu. At the same time, to ensure the future of technology and set the milestones needed to advocate expansion of opportunities in education, careers in private and government, and global business networking. Implementing this vital capacity is the future of our territory.
Talofa. I am Falosina Voigt, the Director of the Department of Public Works, American Samoa Government, and I'm also the Secretary of the Aseda Board. I am here to talk about the Fono Building Project. The Fono Building Project has been implemented in 3 phases. First being the demolition, second being the foundation, and third being the building. Both of the first and the second phases have been funded by the Aseda bond. The demolition was completed in 2017, and the foundation phase started in March of 2018, and that has been completed as well. Currently, we're at the third phase, and the design is being completed, and we're looking forward to a successful completion of this project.
American Samoa has faced a bottleneck with internet bandwidth until July 2018 when Hawaii came on board. It has changed the way of life in American Samoa. For local consumers or residentials, it has increased the speed in their homes. Also, Aseda already has the ability to connect to every home in the territory through Blast network. That's all that it needed was the Hawaii to push the capacity to the people's homes. On the business side, it actually increased the ability to do business online, the marketing, also interacting with customers, and also e-commerce, buying and selling online, more accessible by customers equals more revenue. And then on the government side, better information available to the public, increase the efficiency, modernize archaic government systems, faster government services, and increase educational opportunities. At the current state, we are still looking for fundings to pay off the remaining amounts that we owe for the Hawaii cable. We appreciate the support of the Aseda to assist us in that area. It's a good investment for the community and for the territory, and it's the way of life that we need to move up to.
Aseda Honolulu Plan created resolute benchmarks and guidelines committed to sound financial management. The administration implemented austerity measures, analysis of financial reports, and adjusted accordingly while increasing enforcement. The reduction in our negative fund balance to a positive is a sound result of that commitment with a dedicated enthusiasm to carry forward the momentum. On behalf of our Honorable Governor Lolo Matalasi Molinga and Lieutenant Governor Lemanu Pilitimonga and our people, it has been an honor to present to you our journey thus far.
We humbly look forward to even greater opportunities and commit to you as we are committed in our allegiance to the United States of America, a continuity of covenants.
Faftai, Faftai, Faftai Telelava.